Venom and Carnage can travel through computers. Daredevil inspired Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Instead of the hand, you got the foot. The Punisher logo is replaced due to being used by far extremist hate groups. Captain America #1 was so controversial in 1941 that Mayor LaGuardia had to send protection to Timely Comics after several death threats were made. There is a mutant called Forget-Me-Not that, due to the nature of his mutant powers, everyone tends to forget in universe that he exists despite having been a member of the X-Men for over half a dozen years. So Professor Xavier has to place a psychic reminder for himself that the dude even exists like once an hour. After Spider-Man was licensed for the first live-action adaptation on CBS, rights expanded to Japan. Japanese Spider-Man was a precursor to the Super Sentai series, which when it came over to the United States became the Power Rangers. Professor X and Magneto are based on the ideals of Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. Santa is an Omega-level mutant. The Punisher pretends to be a young girl online to lure predators to meeting spots so he can abduct and/or kill them. For every move Taskmaster copies, he has to forget something else: events, places, people. Silver Surfer has a board because Kirby didn't want to draw a spaceship. Thanos is allergic to squirrels, and this is how Squirrel Girl beat him. The first Ghost Rider's ride was a woolly mammoth. Falcon was a mutant from 1983 to 2001. The creator of Howard the Duck hated Marvel, so during a crossover event with Savage Dragon where they fight an army of Howard clones, without letting Marvel know, it ends with Howard deciding to live in Savage Dragon's universe and letting an imperfect clone take his place in Marvel. So technically, the Howard the Duck in Marvel is not the real Howard the Duck. One of Hulk's powers is the ability to see ghosts. Barry Allen once appeared in a Marvel comic as Buried Alien. Several years after COIE, he appeared in Quasar #17 in a galactic race to prove who was in fact the fastest speedster alive. Spider-Man is stronger than he lets on. Dude could knock the heads off 99% of the supervillains he confronts. In his original power scaling by his creators, the only people stronger than him in raw strength are Hulk, Thor, Silver Surfer, and Namor. Taskmaster refuses to copy Moon Knight's fighting style. Hawkeye is the only character to be both a member of the Avengers and the Justice League. The first ever Marvel superheroes were Namor and the Human Torch, with Human Torch appearing first. Darth Vader was inspired by Doctor Doom. At one point, Wolverine was supposed to be a mutated Wolverine, not a mutated human. Peter Parker killed MJ with radioactive nut once. Thanos visits a normal guy every year on his birthday just to ruin his life. Deadpool is the reason Venom is crazy. It was revealed that moments before Spider-Man finds the symbiote in Secret Wars, Deadpool had just bonded with it. But sensing that it was intelligent, he put it back since he figured it would be best not to subject it to his worldview as that might just break its mind. Iceman is considered one of the strongest mutants, even possessing the ability to stop time itself. Michael Jackson once tried to buy Marvel so that he could star as Spider-Man. X-Men #1 is the best-selling Marvel comic. Marvel nearly went bankrupt in the 1990s. Booster Gold went back to the night Joker shot Batgirl around 100 times and could never stop it no matter what he tried. There's a villain called Snowflame who gets his powers by snorting cocaine. DC almost lost its best superheroes. DC Comics bought Superman for $130. The original Superman couldn't fly. During the early days of superhero comics, Batman used to kill people. He even hung a guy with his Batplane. Spawn once turned a KKK member black, causing his fellow Klansmen to kill him. Cyclops was once Batman's mentor. Superman once boxed Muhammad Ali and lost. Spawn outsold Batman. Superman sneezed away a solar system. Superman once shot many Supermen from his hands. Juggernaut is one of the X-Men's iconic villains, but isn't a mutant. He's a human who was empowered by a gem from Cyttorak. He's also Xavier's stepbrother. Comic books started in the 1930s. Hulk was grey in his first appearance and turned green because the printer was having problems with the grey ink. The Joker was supposed to die just after the first Batman series. There are over 20 types of kryptonite, including pink kryptonite, which gives Superman gay tendencies. Nicolas Coppola took his stage name Nicolas Cage from the Marvel comic book character Luke Cage. Superman #1 is the most expensive comic ever sold, selling at $9.12 million. The original Bat suit was way different than what it is now.